Hi everybody, week 3 is done and I have to say the weeks are getting better and better. I'm getting in the groove. I got a PR over on Strava, which is good. Getting they don't happen very often, so that is always nice to see that pop up. But the workouts are getting longer and longer. Thanks for joining me again for another installment of my Lakeland 100 training vlog. And if you're new to this channel, then please consider like, sharing and subscribing, and also check out some of the links that will pop up above. They will take you to other installments from my Lakeland 100 training vlog. Gonna make a little tweak to the content this week. I'm gonna ditch the bit at the end where I go through all the totals. Come on Rexy, my goodness me, he sniffs and wheezes all the time. Yeah, I'm going to ditch the bit at the end where I go through all the totals, the volume, the miles, the sleep score, the body fat, etc. Google tells me that you generally don't watch it, so to try and make the videos a bit more engaging, a bit more concise, we're going to remove that section. I think I will put some screen grabs just in case you do like that information is still there, but just not have a whole section dedicated to it.
Every toenail smashed up. This one was doing okay until Lakeland 100, and now it's gonna come off.
Monday, super easy again, just super easy runs, keeping it simple, recovering from the weekend and the previous week's runs. But I did do a double AM and PM running, which was an increase from previous weeks. So yeah, super easy, but a double run. We're so lucky to have the Sustrans network right on my doorstep, so from my house within half a mile I can get on these. Most of them are tarmac, to be honest. They're pretty good for kind of cycling community. But you can go all the way to Sunderland, you can go to Stockton if I'm going this way, and carry on Teesside Middlesbrough if you know where you're going. And then also you can jump down on this, what used to be the old railway line too. It takes you all the way to Hartlepool. Just miles and miles and miles of pretty much uninterrupted running. It's awesome. Then also a little bit further up you've got the Northern Saints trails, or one of them, and we have the lovely named Way of Love, and that takes you from Hartlepool all the way to Durham Cathedral. They don't make them easy to find, some of those signs. Yeah, you've really got to keep your eyes peeled for them. But they have a website. I'm pretty sure you can get the GPX files too. Always a big day Tuesday. Started off with a super easy run with Rex, and then in the afternoon Robbo and I did our 20-20-20 session. I mentioned last week how much I enjoy that, and eventually the workouts that will move on and we'll stop doing that, but for now, yeah, still enjoying it. and this week's was even better because I got a PR on one of the segments, and because they don't happen very often, that was awesome. Not a PR. But yeah, I'll take that. I always talk fondly about my 2020 sessions, but yeah, share below in the comments what your favourite workout is, what gets you out of the door. 2 easy runs on Wednesday, and yeah, the older I get, the more I appreciate that easy day. But 2 runs still, super short. I think about 9 miles in total spread over the day, so yeah, it's pretty good. Also though, I've not done any strength and conditioning work so far, so I'm chasing that now. So yeah, Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've got 4 days to do 3 sessions, so yeah, fingers crossed, see how we get on with that. Thursday's always a super busy day for me. We do a couple of easy commutes, and then in the evening we did the Thursday, and yeah, the workout's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So this week we had a choice of 4 times 8 minutes or 3 times 10 minutes, and we did it on the tarmac instead of the trails. We've got a great little 5k figure of 8 near where we live. So yeah, we did 3 times 10 minutes with 2 minutes recovery. Myself, Robbo, a different Gary, and Chris. Chris had just come back from doing the lap ultra 40 miles, so wow, he did really well there. So yeah, it was great. And then we went for a beer or coffee. Again, I'm still being super good with the alcohol and stuff like that. And then also did my core workout too. So yeah, a really big day on Thursday. So it's Friday now. Wow, yeah, it is fresh this morning. My fingers are cold. I'll probably have radars as soon as I get in. Easy run day, but I'm going to break my rule of easy runs, recovery runs not being over an hour. My wife Lisa, she's going away for the weekend. Just thought it'd be nice to meet up for a coffee, so I'm going to run down to Hartlepool on the National Cycle Network, so Strands. I'll meet you for a coffee, so that'd be nice. But yeah, it's going to take me over an hour. I'm going to do a few miles with Rex first, otherwise he'll be grumpy. What I did notice after yesterday's hard session, 3 times 10 minutes, at Garmin's readjusted my heart rate again, which is fine, but the problem with that is because the maximum heart rate has now gone up, it makes all the workouts a little bit harder. Saturday, supposed to be 4 times 8 minutes at threshold pace with a 2-minute recovery today, but I just don't feel like it, so I'm gonna go a little bit longer, and instead of those 8-minute intervals being at threshold pace, I'm gonna do them at about marathon effort. Nutrition for the day, I've not really talked about nutrition much, but I've got my active root ginger drink, which helps with energy obviously, and ginger is a good settler for the tummy. So if you have kind of tummy issues as you are running long, then yeah, this might be a good thing to try out. Got my classic Kendall mint cake, old school, but just rocket fuel, and I think I've got some Cliff shot blocks in there too. Basically, with the kind of solid nutrition, just going through the cupboard, got loads of things that pretty close to their use by date. Yeah, so I thought let's just have a clean out, get rid of some of that old stock before it perishes. Okay, right, let's get this run done. I'll check in at the end if there's anything to share. That's it, workout done. I'm just jogging home now, a few mile, but yeah, 4 times 8 minutes at varying paces, but that kind of whole range of aerobic, depending on the terrain, you know, it could have been a sub 7-minute mile, could have been an 8-minute mile, and sometimes the heart rate did go up in the threshold, and sometimes it dipped into easy, mainly because it was a bit too technical on some of the descents for me anyway to really let go. But yeah, classic, a kind of medium long run with some marathon efforts in between. really good session. I'm pooped again. Sunday long run today, no dramas. Classic coastal loop. I think that's the third time I've done it, and the third time I've been down the railway lines this week, which is quite a lot for me. So maybe I'm overstretching it. Time for change next week. But yeah, about 15 miles today. Super easy. Just nice trail, coastal miles. A little bit breezy, a little bit cool. Autumn is 100% on the way. But yeah, 15 miles Sunday. Definitely no doubles today. And that is it for the running for the end of the week. So totals for the week, running wise, we're going to get about 80 miles, which is I didn't expect that when I started the week, so I'm not too sure what's happened there. I've doubled up or took my eye off something, but last time I checked Strava, yeah, today's run was 14-15 miles, and that takes us to about 80 miles in total for the week, and also about 5,000 feet of elevation for the week. So yeah, pretty good for local trails. Maybe a bit of a down week next week, we'll see. I don't want to just, where do you go from 80 miles, you know? That's a lot of miles covered, so we'll take a look at next week. But yeah, Sunday done. That's it from me, guys. Thanks for staying right to the very end, and if you enjoyed this content, then please consider giving it a like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Also, maybe check out some of my other videos too. They're all about trail running, so if you like this, there's a good chance you like those too. That's it. Okie doke. Take care. See you later.